Hey guys, coming at you with a quick little update video of the midway process of pulling the frame slash dent out of the back of this XC90 I'm working on. I've got my trees, chain binders, chains, and hydraulic pump, and kind of working away at some backyard frame repair. I think my best deal here is this door is now much more aligned than it was previously. If you watched my last video, there was a gap here about that big. So this is coming out. Doesn't look too ridiculous here, you know, opens and closes good. Much better than before. Not that any of this matters when I turn it into a pickup truck, but I do want the inside, and mainly this corner, to be straightened out more, if that makes sense. And if you saw my last video, this also was overlapping to about right here. So really the pulls that have done the work for me are on the hitch that folded in there. It is in tension right now, but that was folded down under here. I'll see if I can get some before and afters from my last video and the pictures that I took. But it seems like a brunt of what occurred here is the hitch folded up in like that, and that's what tweaked the frame the way that it did. I'm gonna see if I can do a few pulls right here to get this dent out and kind of straighten that out a little bit. I'm going through the inside and giving it some relief with the hammer. I'm not a frame guy or anything, you know, this is my first time even messing around with anything like this, but it's coming along well. I think the main goal though is to get this undone a little bit. That might need to, once I get it as good as I can, just be chopped out and replaced with the junkyard part. I'm not sure, but it's not very important for turning this into a truck. Really, I just need to replace it with some sort of bumper so I am a little bit safe when I put this back together. But yeah, I'm gonna maybe include a few videos of me pulling it, and maybe do another update at the end to show you if I can get this door aligned. I'll be pretty amazed at my backyard rigging here. I've got two 1/2-inch chains. This one is hooked up to the hydraulic. I've got myself pinned against the tree there as a brace because I don't have a frame machine or a frame rack. And then I've got this corner, I can just show you through the headlight, around the front frame rail just to prevent the car from wanting to pull that way because I have no other way of bracing it. And obviously this is not good for the bumper. This isn't something you want to do if you cared about the aesthetics of the car. Really, I just want it to be straight, and then I can go from there as far as converting this in some way. So yeah, this is the first real work I've got done on this thing, besides cleaning it up and moving the wiring harnesses around. Since this has turned into a little update video, I also moved all the wiring over here and took this out, cleaned it up, ground down any rust spots, covered them with primer, and cut out the carpet, obviously. I think the next challenge after this thing is straight is figuring out how to route this these air conditioning lines without causing a big mess or a big problem, because I don't need that anymore. So yeah, I'll keep you updated. Okay, I'm gonna do my last pull here. Got it all tensioned up. A lot of breath from all the ratcheting of that thing, but I wanted to show you before I started here the damage. You can see it's all, this frame rail's all crumpled, but when it gets back to the subframe of the rear end there, it doesn't seem too bad. It seems like this absorbed most of the damage like it was supposed to. So maybe I can cut that out and get one at the junkyard, I don't know. The exhaust did bend that, I think it's a control arm, so I'll have to replace that. But everything else seems relatively straight back here. The hitch surprisingly pulled out well, besides bending this ear. As you can see, this is now much more aligned. And I've been hammering it as I go. This dent's mostly pulled out. This side is still a little banged up. If I could get it out from the inside, I might be able to knock some of that out, but there's not much I can do when I'm using the tree for bracing here. This door, though, still good. This gap is much smaller, so that's good. And my bracing over here held pretty strong. Minimal damage to the bumper. So yeah, let's do this last pull and see if we can get it any straighter than it already is. Actually, I'll go zoomed out here. That was fun. That was a good way to end it. It's probably not the most sturdy plan to hook it to this exterior thing. Pretty sure it's just pulling apart the seams in here anyways. That was already like that. But this came out a little bit. Ideally, I'd be able to hook onto one of these holes here and pull her out, but I think that's about as good as we're gonna get for today with the amount of sunlight I have. I might try again another day, pulling a little bit more, but overall I'm satisfied with how it turned out. So I think that's going to be the video for today. Thanks for watching, and leave a like and subscribe.